Welcome to my interior tour of the Mountainside Villas at Massanutten. This is inside of Unit 53 where I stayed in August 2020. I have stayed at the Mountainside Villas for the last 3 years. The first year in Unit 2, last year in 42, and this year in 53. They are pretty much identical on the inside. The furnishings are all the same, the setup, all the same supplies in the kitchen. They're pretty spacious. You'll see walking through the unit. It's a 2-bedroom, 2 full-bath condo, large dining table. You'll see that in the background in a minute. They do have a washer and dryer. That little amenity basket there on the right. They give you some basic items, 2 rolls of paper towels, several rolls of toilet paper, some bar soap, and dishwasher cleaning packs, scouring, sponge, and lots of trash bags. You do your own trash takeout here. There's not a daily housekeeping. These are set up as 1-week rentals. So there's no such thing as like a hotel room style where they come in and make up your bed every day. This is popular timeshare destination. We actually did trade a timeshare to come here this year. In the years past, we rented through a third-party website nightly. So you can do it either way. So in the kitchen, you can see there's a lot of items for cooking and food preparation. The one thing I do want to note is the pans for cooking, they're all metal. So if you're used to something with like the ceramic or nonstick coating, it took getting used to, for me, cooking pancakes in the morning on a stainless steel pan. I wasn't used to that. Other than that, I don't have any complaints. There was all the basic necessities there for food prep and your normal cooking. If you're going to prepare like a really fancy meal, you might need to bring a few additional things. But otherwise, pretty well equipped kitchen. At the end of the week or evenings that you stay there, they would have you put everything in the dishwasher that's dirty. They don't require that you unload it, which that's nice if you're in a hurry when you're checking out. There's an ice maker in the freezer, and yeah, pretty much basic setup. Um, there's a Air grill. You'll see that in just a minute. We did make hamburgers on that one night, and it worked well. There's a downdraft. What is it called? Downdraft exhaust fan. That worked really well. The heat did have to go all the way up to high for me to get those burgers cooked out, but they actually turned out delicious. The washer and dryer, those work. There's the water cutoffs, and they do have a manual and some instructions on how to run the appliances. We use the washer and dryer every time we've been here, and they've worked great even though they're, a smaller size. They're great for vacation. They do have you put everything in the dishwasher when you go to leave. Um, and they have you take your linens off the beds and put them in the front foyer. So in a minute you'll see that. So this is a nice unit to stay in. It does have this huge tub in the downstairs bathroom, and I'll have to put a picture up of that because I didn't actually capture that video for some strange reason of the inside of the bathroom, but that's one of the nice features. Those are both pull-out sofas, so if you need any extra sleeping. I love the big window. There's always pretty views outside of these units. So the first year that I stayed here, I stayed in Unit 2, and last year in Unit 42, and then this year this is Unit 53. They are all pretty much identical on the inside. The colors, what type of furniture they have. You have the second full bathroom upstairs. Downstairs there's a full bathroom with a stand-up shower, that large tub with the jets. And then there's actually a dry sauna. I've never used it, but I do know that they function. My husband used it the first year. Those are two single beds actually. Typically they have bedspreads, so they look more like a sofa or a futon. Um, and there's a little note from the office that says if you need the foam toppers to make them a little softer. I didn't think they were terribly hard, but sounds like maybe some people have requested them in the past because there's a little note that says that you can have them. In the master bedroom, there's a king bed that you can see. Um, there's two dressers, and we actually moved one of the dressers out into that area, the loft area, when we had people stay when we had more than, our standard number. It's cable TV and a remote, pretty basic channel lineup. The only thing I did think was a little odd was there's just blinds on these bedroom windows and no curtains. So luckily our unit didn't face a real sunny area in the morning, but I did think that was a little different because you usually find those additional fabric draperies on bedroom windows. So I don't know, maybe they're in the middle of changing them. I cannot honestly remember if last year we had them or not either. And then this is the second bedroom, which I believe is a queen size bed. And there's a closet in here, also another TV. It's probably a little harder to see inside of that armoire. And then here's another shot of the loft overlooking the living room. So it's a nice open, airy condo. There's that second floor balcony too that you can go out on. All of these units that I've stayed in so far have had a really pretty, what you call backyard area. So there's been a lot of pretty scenery, and you can see the deer roaming around. And typically like a view of the golf course. The golf course goes throughout this whole area. So these Mountainside Villas I think are very reasonable. And I know a lot of people will trade timeshares to stay here. We got a really good deal this year actually. We stayed in August of 2020 and then the 2 years prior also in August. I have another video that I did that is driving through the entire community of 175 units. If you want to see where something's located or maybe what the stair situation looks like, because there's a lot of stairs around here, that's a great video to watch. That's the scenic mountain overlook. There'll be signs if you want to drive up there. It's worth it. And here's that bathroom. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I'd appreciate it if you give it a like. Bye!